In class 12th, we have a chapter D and F block elements. D and F block element are present in the center of the periodic table. The name SPDF are the name of the subshells. Those elements are present in D block. That means the last electron goes in D subshell. When the last electron goes in F subshell, these elements are the part of F block element. Here I have written the periodic table. This is our S block. As the last electron goes in S subshell, D blocks start from the 4th period and 3rd group. From 3rd to 12 groups are there. That means total 10 groups are there. Why the D block have 10 group? Because the D subshell can have maximum 10 electrons. The D block is starting from scandium to zinc. Scandium is having atomic number 21. Chromium is having 24, manganese 25, copper 29 and zinc is having 30. Below scandium, yttrium, lanthanum and actinium are present, while below titanium, zirconium and hafnium are present. Lanthanum is having atomic number 57. Hafnium is having atomic number 72. In between these two elements, the elements present are called lanthanoids. As the last electron enters in F subshell in these elements, so they are the part of the F block. La is lanthanum. Those elements came after lanthanum are known as lanthanoids. Lanthanoids are starting from cerium to lutetium, atomic number 58 to 71. Actinium is having atomic number 89. The elements present after the actinium are called actinoids, having atomic number 90 to 103. Thorium to lawrencium. Thorium to lawrencium. D block elements are called transition elements because their properties are transit between S and P block. If the size of S block elements are more, P block are having less, then their size will be in between S and P. So every property will transit between S and P, so they are called transition elements. The general configuration of transition element is NS2, N-1, D1 to 10. Somewhere it may be written NS1 or 2 or D9 or 10. That is because of the two exceptional cases, chromium and copper. Here, F block elements are called inner transition elements because these elements come in between the transition elements. You can see it in between the lanthanum, hafnium and after the actinium. F block is having configuration N-2, F1 to 14, N-1, D1 or 0, NS2. N is once again the number of period. Number of period or number of shell. Now we will write down some important configurations. Although every configuration is important, these configuration will be utilized in coordination compound also. chromium is having configuration. Chromium is present in 4th period. Put the value 4 over here in both the places. So it will be 4s2. 4 minus 1 will be 3d. And it is 4th number element in the D block. So 3d4. 4s2, 3d4. Now D5 is more stable than D4 because of the greater exchange energy. Greater exchange energy is having by D5 and D10. So they are more stable than D4 and D9. As a result, we always convert the D4 into D5. And how we can it? One electron of 4s will turn up to the 3d4 automatically to get the stability again. So the configuration becomes 3d5 4s1. Suppose we want to write down the configuration of chromium plus 3. For chromium plus 3 we have to remove 3 electrons. One electron will be removed from the outermost shell 4s. 2 electrons are from 3d. So the configuration will be 3d3 4s0. If we want to write down the electronic configuration of copper, copper is 9th number element in the D block. So we will put the value 4 again. It will be 4s2 3d9. As D10 is more stable, so one electron of 4s will turn up to the 3d. It will become 3d10 4s1. Copper plus 2. How we can write down the electronic configuration of copper plus 2? We will remove 2 electrons. First electron from the outermost shell 4s and then one is from 3d. So it will be 3d9. 4s0. Of course it is our choice whether we are writing 4s0 or not. Now we will compare the stability of copper plus 2 and copper plus. Then copper plus must be more stable, having the fully filled configuration. But copper plus 2 is more stable. Because of this hydration energy, due to small size of copper plus 2, hydration energy is very high. Hydration energy is, actually we are comparing the stability in water. Due to small size, copper plus 2 attract more number of water. So it becomes more hydrated. So it becomes more stable. In case of Fe ions, Fe form 2 ion, Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. Fe is having the configuration according to the 26th atomic number 3d6 4s2. Here out of these two, Fe plus 3 will be more stable. We have to remove 3 electrons from the Fe configuration. 2 is from 4s and 1 is from 3d. So it will be 3d5. Fe plus 3 will be stable due to 2 reasons. First is from the half filled configuration and another is due to small size of Fe plus 3. Hydration energy is also very high in comparison to Fe plus 2.